How's it going, guys? You can probably tell it's a different background. We have mountains in the background. We're in Washington State. We're here, Dad's shop. See, the shop. This is where all the magic happens for the shop truck. Flew up here from Houston. We're gonna be doing some racing, some street stuff. We're gonna go meet up with Spokane crew, do some collaborations with them. We got some work to do on the shop truck. We gotta just got these brand new slicks on these wheels, but since we're gonna be going to do some street driving, we need to take the radials that are over there off, put those on these wheels, because your other wheels.
What are you doing? What you doing, Colin? Colin, what are you doing?
Talking to a camera, looking weird. What are we putting on? Putting on radials so we can go drive.
Putting on the drag radials on the billet specialties so we can go do hood rat shit with our hood rat friends.
Nice. And then the next weekend swap them all the way back over and go racing.
And then swap them all back over so we can try and hit a track and make some smoke at the track.
All assuming we're gonna get a converter.
Assuming that the converter shows up from PTC in time and we can do the full swap. Oh yeah, we gotta swap to the other converter for this weekend for our hood rat stuff.
Yeah. So we have Todd's converter in here, which is Power Glide input shaft.
Way too tight.
Way too tight. It's from Power Glide, and we're Turbo 400. Same input shaft. That's why it works, but it doesn't really work. It's way too tight. So we're gonna throw our old converter in that slipped a little bit, but still worked really well, and then.
Good street converter.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get our bolt together converter later on from PTC, and that one should do some damage on the track. So we're gonna go ahead and get some new tires on this thing. Your street tires look a little silly in there.
That's my Australian burnout tires.
See that? Is this where we're doing all the tire mounting, the tire machine, in front of the awesome porta cooler you just got?
No, that tire machine doesn't go wide enough for the wheels, so we got to use the backup one in the back room where there's no porta cool and it's probably 30 degrees hotter.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's like 15 degrees hotter in here. It's like walking into an attic. Thanks.
Sorry.
How'd you get that tire machine through this door?
Carefully.
fun in Spokane, do some street stuff. One of the biggest reasons is we're gonna go make a cinematic video on the Columbia River around Kettle. It's just super pretty up here, and I want to take advantage of that and get some really cool footage. This is a behind the scenes, getting everything ready, but then that video will be super cinematic. I got the wheels and tires on. You balanced them, I got them on.
You got the front ones on?
We're working on it. We're gonna get there. We're getting there.
I was just checking.
Nope. Put the two-piece drive shaft out. That's Dad's new piece. Really nice piece. I'm not positive who built that. This is a badass transmission case, aftermarket case, full SFI. Pretty freaking cool. You see, we got Todd's bolt together converter, just not quite too tight for us. So we're gonna put their other one in while we wait for the our bolt together. But everything else is pretty good under here. Finally got a transmission to hold up to this beauty's abuse. But got that out, pull the converter out, swap it out. Tranny pulled out, got Todd's converter pulled out, and we have our old one put back in. Todd's is right there. So, it pulled out, ours put in, and we're about to put the transmission back in and get it all put back together.
Well, Dan, got the transmission back in with the new torque converter. Yep. Got it all filled up with fluid. Good. What are we gonna do now? Well, we're gonna test the trans brake. I don't have the computer here, so I can't raise the RPM. Right now, we've still got it set for when we were in Vegas. It's only at like 3,200 or maybe somewhere around 32, 3,500. So it's not gonna go way up there, but with the old converter, we couldn't even get it up on that. So we'll go see what it'll do. Did it even try? It's a little looser, just a skosh looser. I'm gonna do it again and I'm gonna bump it. Oh my soda. We're gonna have to adjust it, but yeah, that's cool. Before it was even way more violent than that with the other converter in there. So yeah, everything's working, golden,
Nice.
ready to go play in the streets.
Heck yeah. Well, had a good time in Spokane. Had a little shifter issues. That kind of explain a little bit more what happened.
Shifter cable stretched, so after we adjusted, basically we got less and less. By the end of the night, all we had was second gear and driving. So
Started out with just not having drive every once in a while and still click in, but then we didn't have drive, and then we didn't have park, and then we didn't have reverse. I don't know, like Dad said, we only had first and second. But we got a new cable on already.
working good now.
Working good now. We got all the gears. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.